everybody, and welcome to the Ask DJV show. This is episode 20. I'm DJ Valori. Thank you so much for joining us this week. I'd like to start off by saying that I'm really excited that we've reached the 20th episode of the Ask DJV show. We started out with just testing the market to see how our prospects and our clients would react to these weekly videos, and we've gotten so much great positive feedback and words of encouragement that we've decided to continue these weekly episodes. And we're now up to 20, episode 20. That's 20 weeks of production and 20 weeks of putting out valuable content. I would recommend, if you're marketing your company online, use YouTube like I've been doing here for Lodging Interactive, and use the medium and the platform to get your word out and to spread your knowledge with others in the industry. So let's kick things off this week with a question that comes up often from some of our prospects, and that is, what do they have to gain? What does your hotel have to gain by being on social media? And that question comes out of the C-suite many times, or they want to see definite ROIs for marketing efforts spent on social media. So I want to talk about three things that I believe social media will bring to your property that you should really consider in your overall marketing plan and strategic plan as you develop and deploy your marketing plan. So the first thing is brand recognition, right? So whether you're one hotel or many hotels, you want to get the word out about your brand and about your product and your service and what's so special about your product and service. So as you're using these social media platforms, you have opportunities to reach greater audiences and to develop more recognition for your business, right? It's common sense. So once you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, you're on Pinterest, you're on YouTube, you're on Instagram, and maybe you're playing around with Snapchat, which is a really interesting platform, or, as I've talked about in a couple of previous episodes, Meerkat, the live streaming, right? That's something that's really unique and kind of a game changer in the social media space. So if you're playing around in all those platforms, you're going to, by the nature of just being there and being in front of many, many eyeballs, you're going to increase your brand recognition. So that's number one. Number two is you're going to increase the level of brand loyalty you have amongst the people that are following you, engaging with you, liking you, sending you comments, etc., right? So we all know that once you have loyal customers, that's the road to building brand loyalists. Once you have brand loyalists, at that point, that's what can turn into revenue opportunities, which is the third point. Revenue opportunities. That's a key point as to what social media can do for your hotel. It can generate revenue. Now, it's not going to do so from day one. You need to go through point number one, point number two, right? The brand recognition, the building loyalty, and then the loyalty will convert into brand loyalists, which over time will create business opportunities and bookings for you, word of mouth recommendations, etc. So it's really important that you look at your overall strategic marketing plan and determine which of those 3 points you're going to focus in on and how it will help to grow your business as a hotel. So again, social media is easy, but it's hard to do because it's easy to set up. There's little friction, as I've mentioned before. You can get on all these platforms immediately in a couple of hours, right? You can set up your profile, and you probably have many of these platforms already in play. But the hard part of social media is maintaining and making sure you're putting out good quality content that people are going to want to follow and engage with. And that's when you become a success on social media platforms where you can drive revenue to your hotel. So I hope you've enjoyed this week's episode. And please subscribe with the red button below. Just click on that so you'll get an updated email every week when we come out with a new video when it's posted on YouTube. Thanks again for joining us, and we'll see you again next week on the Ask DJV show. Take care.